Hello YouTube, this is Dark Emissary 617, and I'm going to be doing another episode of Obscure Reviews. Well, this one's not as obscure as the other ones, but I still consider it just because this toy line kind of vanished into infamy, kind of, because of one particular or so characters. But here's my review on the Thinkway Toys Wall-E figure of Autopilot, or Auto, like he's just called in the movie. So, this is Auto, and I love this figure. He is the reason I wanted to buy these toys, because I love the movie Wall-E, and I love this guy. Auto is one of the coolest villains, even if he's not necessarily a full-fledged villain like some of the other Pixar classic villains. He's just kind of just doing his job, as he calls it. He's just following his directive. But I still love this guy. And I'll show off the details. So he has the red eye in the middle, which the paint kind of is coming off, unfortunately, which is why it looks like that, which looks alright still. I mean, it almost looks like he has more personality because of it, but trust me, that was supposed to be fully painted red. He has the little black line there. He has a lot of white, and he has the arm here that has the little line. This is the arm that he would use to actually move and become a little arm to grab stuff. The toy can't do that, though, of course. This arm would be the one he would use for his taser. And on the side, you see like the little wire that attaches there. And you can see at the top here. That's pretty cool. And he has a translucent base to keep him standing because he has no legs. And he was meant to attach to the Axiom, because he's the Axiom's main control, hence the name Autopilot. At the top, there's like this little indent there, almost like as if it's like a peg, a connector, if you will. That I swear, if there was an Axiom playset, he probably would have attached to it, and you would actually have him there. I wish they did that, because that would be cool, and it would make sense why he has that weird peg at the top. The hole's there. So, let's go check out the articulation. Believe it or not, this guy's pretty awesome with his articulation. He can actually scroll up. He can move up. So he moves forwards and backwards freely, which does get hit by the translucent stand behind him. And you can just go back down to lock him in place. It's not tight, but, it's still cool, and it does kind of swerve downwards. But still awesome. He can actually move down, like so, if you wanted the wheel to go down all the way, and he even rotates side to side, which is still cool. And of course, my favorite piece of articulation, as it's necessary for a steering wheel, is the wheel can turn all the way around, back and forth, which is so awesome. If you think that's cool, check this out. If you wanted to, you could consider this as deactivated mode kind of thing, where if you wanted to, you could just close that in, and now the wheel now spins freely, completely, which is cool. This could be like your reference to the film when he was deactivated and shut down, so now the wheel spins freely and no longer is in control. But I always prefer to display him with them in control, because he is just a cool villain. I do have the box for him, but I didn't feel like it did anything for this figure. I just wanted to show off this really awesome figure. And fun fact, the reason why I love this figure so much, this guy is one of the first items I myself bought on eBay.com with my own account. By the way, if you're ever curious, you can always, you can always check out my eBay account. It's called HydraMaster 633, and I sell plenty of different merchandise. If you ever wanted to buy anything from me, good old Dark Emissary 617, you can always check my account, HydraMaster 633, on eBay.com. So yeah, pretty awesome figure. If you ever find him online, I recommend you pick him up. He is a pretty rare figure. The reason why it's kind of infamous, this line, is because a lot of the first wave figures kind of shelf-warmed. Because you had figures like the Captain from the movie, and the most notorious figure, Gopher, or Gopher. He was his little, like, minion, his assistant kind of guy, this little tiny rover droid kind of thing, and he had zero articulation, so I think that was the reason the toy line never really got too far in. But I heard Disney Store kept getting the figures at that time. So anyways, this has been my obscure review on the Thinkway Toys Autopilot, or Auto. This is Dark Emissary 617 signing out.